push coming in here. Shanks has a lot to do. Whiffs the first shot on the jump.
Chance, thank you for 2 months up. Thank you for 2 months. Welcome back to Opkin.
Oh, in the head as well. Mitch is blown into last week with that one, and it's going to be the plant coming through with the spike with just 20 seconds remaining. Superman will get taken down by Relics, who had that TP earlier into the spawn. And this is a great round from C9. They just cut their noise, and you know, in that situation, you want to wait long enough that you could have walked all the way back towards A. Yeah. And then we saw because of the drone, because not only was it the drone, but there was Cypher pressure in A main. That's all the information that Dig then
Maybe
had.
not have dark blue lights,
kind of
why?
forced to commit towards A. And then the other
What's wrong with dark blue lights?
as well is that with the operator, I think, who was it from?
Because this is the only light that covers my entire room.
It was Mitch. If you take the further away angle from the corner and you're against another operator, you will see them first. And so he took an angle that was safe to clear that, and then at that point, you had the TP into spawn when.
That's why you so tired?
So great. That's a
really
really amazing round from C9 in terms of playing the information and rotations.
I'm sure.
Oh, it's because of the.
When Psalm fell to Shinobi over at A, and like obviously Sova ult towards A, they're A now. Not so much. A well executed.
Oh, I didn't take a cold shower today.
Yeah, I think this one might go.
That's why I'm so overheating right now.
30-second wait on the clock here for Cloud9. They're trying to pressure Dignitas into a situation that they don't like. And C9 feels like they have the better opening confidence shot on that 30 seconds. Sees him. There was right there. That's what you're talking about. Further from the angle, Shanks takes damage because he can't yet see his opponent.
Because the distance. So the distance between this. So he sees him before he sees him because he's closer to the angle. So and he's farther. That's how it works. That's what he's talking about.
And the arrow can go behind you. So great timing found by Psalm there. It's always have great timing with that, but and now Def is in position with the operator too.
Candy and thing 2 what's up? Dap gonna be. Did I say this?
Oh, this is actually
Oh my god, sub only chat WARDELL ego. Yeah.
And so there's no peeks from Dig. They're gonna get caught off guard completely by this. Look how far Tense is. He's so DPCs the cape, and oh, there's the jiggle. And surely Def will come in for the peek here to finish Tense off. But Psalm is gonna get lost on the site, and Tense hits the headshot onto Def. He was expecting the bait setup, and just like that, the B side is won just by walking in.
Absurd, DDK. Never in a million years should that happen, especially to get that many members.
There's too many trolls.
Peak. They didn't even have to smoke.
So I put it on sub mode. That's the real reason.
That C9 can now use.
Can't fuck with them trolls right now. I got no time for the trolls.
And now does Dig have
they want to troll me, they gotta pay.
Here for Shanks coming in. And we'll see if they can get any breach abilities down. The breach ultimate was up, but Dig does not decide to use it against 4.
Only OG, please thank you. What's up, Grab Academy?
The round as Vice finds one as they take the guns away from Dignitas. Can they?
I'm gonna start trolling, but then you're gonna get banned. Don't do that.
Again, really well played on this attacker side from C9. I'm pretty impressed. We're not seeing them trying to. This is like a question I asked at the beginning.
Okay.
We're not seeing them trying to brute force stuff. They are actually just trying to play.
I kid. Stop the cat.
Rotations. And
knife kill will give you 25. I mean, if it happens, it happens, baby.
Dig are sort of encouraged at this point to be a bit more aggressive with taking information, but the risk of it is so huge because if you
WARDELL grips his mic like he be gripping my glizzy. I don't even hold my mic when I talk.
If you're the IGL for the attacking side,
$5 to troll for about an hour, more like $5 to troll for like 10 seconds.
You pretty much know that you can go into a site and have an enormous advantage on the numbers. So we need to see more from Dig here and Shanks. If he can get deeper. If he can get control of Gelato, that'd be huge, but he needs assistance. He can't do it without some assistance and utility, a flash, something. Oh, and Vice has spotted him as well with the cam. Oh, Shanks has to fall back now. And they will lose control of A main at the beginning. Another loss for Dig.
Shanks as well. What a chance to take. That could have been an easy double peek from somebody else towards the right side of Gelato.
My stomach hurts. I think it's the food.
Pressure he's putting on. And again, this is how we saw Dignitas beat TSM. Shanks with the opening first bloods to just distort what his enemy wants to do.
Oh my god.
Shot in the head with a dart there, but he still takes down Zom. He doesn't care. And C9 are loving the B site, but Shanks is loving the frags, and he's getting a few more with this operator. Held off by the digital molly of Killjoy for a moment, but a 3v3.
Oh no, his breach.
Yeah, he actually got the spike down, so that kills all the time. Oh, he gets to see.
Oh no.
Over the top of this
dude, my stomach hurts.
Killjoy's head for a second.
I need to lie down for a little. Ah, fuck,
that
shit hurts.
For a second, but Shanks will try to make his way forward. They're holding the angles. They can't peek into this, and he knows that. So it's going to be slowly slow and steady here for this retake as they start to clear these positions, get closer and closer. They know that there is a player on the flank at this point because Shanks just got shot in the back, and that's a huge problem, leaving Superman just by himself. And Vice, great peek from him. C9 convert another round. And Shanks did everything.
Oh, I need to lay down or
Tries to get
something.
the pressure. He rotates the
Greatness,
car,
think it's just trying to
rotates
get me.
again, knows that he has to keep repositioning.
I'm gonna lie down.
Still,
Hold on.
unfortunately,
Can I do that?
around,
I can, right? I can just talk over here.
We look at this Cloud9 composition. What ults do they have that are just going to wipe around? They don't have the Blade Storm. They don't have an Orbital Strike. They don't have a Run It Back. Everything they have is based off utility and aim. They are hitting their shots. They are taking the sites, and the utility is where it needs to be. The most you're going to really do is have a Sova ult that goes across the map. Reyna has to hit her shots. Omen can TP. You can find out where they are, and you might be able to clear a site. None of these instantly went around for you, but they're still able to pick up so many with what seems to be kind of that lack of ulti team that would win you rounds.
Yeah, and one difference here for Dig is that they have Shanks in mid there, and I believe he is on the operator. And they've got Death who doing Shanks' job in B main, providing presence and pressure. And so now that mid smoke is gone, Shanks has the ability to make plays. It is risky, but he's Jet, and that's kind of the point, is that your Jet can be the X factor in that way. So we'll have to see if that's something that comes into play. Because if they rotate now back into mid, Shanks should be able to pick off one of these players, and that's kind of what they're going for here.
He's peeking it.
He's counting on the rotation back into the delayed mid take.
Maybe a Lear coming in from 10s, but they're waiting for the push. And also the smoke from Shinobi. A little bit safer now to make their way out to the lane.
I think he has an angle on Cat.
That's big from Death.
Yep, angle on Cat. From that smoke, that's not deep enough. Oh, the breach ult, rolling thunder. And oh no, Shanks may be biting off more than he can chew there at the catwalk position. Relics is going to find the back of his head. And, well, Relics is all that's left at this point. He's in trouble. Another kill coming through, and he's got one on either side. He can split these up in 1v1s. He has to be perfect, but it will be Def that takes him down. And that will be another round for Dig. So it's been a drought, but they've managed to find some sustenance.
I was wondering when we're going to see the kind of the alt retakes, the hits. Where would those be used? Because we've seen that breach alt in rounds where it might have been the retake. Dig does pick up another one, and this could easily be a 6-6 going into our second half. Cloud9 picking up a few more rounds would be huge to start defensive side.
Got to watch for those gaps in those smokes as well. That tiny little gap towards catwalk's all you needed. All Shanks needed.
A big B strike here from Cloud9. And they got full weapons on this with the utility. They can pull out. It has been a bit of a push from Dignitas. Dignitas setting a precedence here that draws out a bit of C9's utility. They do push again, and Cloud9 wants all of it. W to be impressed.
The Sova arrow, though, keeping Sam in a position to succeed there as he manages to wipe out two players. That's more than you could have asked for. Shanks, though, unable to deliver the one kill he needed to, and that leaves Def in a position that seems almost impossible. By himself on the site, and Shinobi will take his head clean off. And that's a 2v3 retake here. It's not all said and done just yet, but it's looking very difficult. And Relics, oh, Relics, he gets traded out, but Poise, he has everything to do.
Blinds through. He's got a lot of utility. Waiting for the peek, almost hits the shot, and Shinobi again. Cloud9 coming up with the accuracy. The take from Shinobi with 10s behind him. Shinobi with the cleanup shot, and it's not taking them.
Fucking go,
once
pussies.
They hit this site, they are just on point with where Dig is. They are taking Dig down. Here's it again.
Such good work from Sam, especially with the Bulldog as well.
He did what he could.
Yeah, he really did.
Too late.
It was, I think, there's often a tipping point in like one duel, and it felt like it was that Shanks going down.
Yeah.
I felt like that was the tipping point to bring it to C9's favor. And they have a lot more players towards the Gelato position at the moment, and the bomb is also there. It almost feels like they want to go in pretty quick. They have full ultimate, so presumably this is a Killjoy setup coming here from them, and they can clear the site with Hunter's Fury as well.
Push up from Psalm. He's going to head back into B and let the team know I did not see too much. Def pushed up into mid, but they're not gaining too much info. This is going to be the ult coming in as well from Shinobi. Shots towards the back. And
oh my god, they're so...
Disrupting the site. As they fly through, Superman tries to put himself in the front. And he comes up with a kill, though, before he goes down. And it's been so scattered. It seems like Dig is always stretching to get themselves back on the C9 strats.
Yeah, like C9 opening the round with so many ultimates really just, it feels so hard to deal with. Sam though, he manages to find a kill.
Hold on, I did
Now
pull
one
up my
versus
chat
two.
on my
Here goes
phone.
the arrow to try to reveal some positions. There's the Hunter's Fury, maybe a chance, even though it's slim. Def has made his way onto the site, and now he's the only person that can do anything.
No
He's
more
got the
fucking
stunner,
batteries
though,
in my phone.
and it's not going to be enough.
Fucking
8 to 4
sad
at the end of the
champ.
first half in favor of C9, and it's not too
Let's
surprising.
go.
They played
Oh,
very
my
well.
stomach's all fucked
From the
up.
first map to the second map, it seems like they've just had so much aggression and trust in each other in these site takes. We see the combination they're using in just this death ball in the end of the rounds. They didn't have much info at B or mid. They said just A, just B. We're playing better than our opponents right now, and we're seeing that in the shots. We'll see what happens here first round. A good distribution of ghosts and classics mean you're seeing the utility that they need with those classics. Actually, Mitch goes for armor here as well on his classic with maybe that turret and bot. A few mollies, why not? Can't pass up the molly.
Yeah.
See how they start this one off though. A good spread, and it looks like we'll have Breach checking out the flanks. See what Poise can do. I think he's just trying to create the distraction. Obviously, he's the solo, but with no follow-up after that vault line, you're like, really? I don't think you're coming here.
Yeah, so far I haven't truly felt the impact of Breach. And
It's true.
I'm
It's
hoping that on the attacking side, we're going to see more impact in that way. So now that Dig have killed some time, eliminated some possibilities, they're going for that A hit. And this is where the Killjoy has been set up, at least most of the gear here for Killjoy is set up directly around the site.
See how they hit it. I'm expecting, yep, Superman already with the flash out. Shanks in front with Def, and they're going to try to get themselves in. Flash towards Jenny as they dash into the site, and 3 already here for Cloud9. Can they answer back? 10 Shinobi coming up with huge kills, and Def's only left in the site. In a blink of an eye, Dignitas is wiped from the A bomb site.
C9 are really good in these positions. Like they're so strong in their setups. There's so much more confidence from them in these spots than we've seen for Dig, and they make it look so easy because of how they've decided ahead of time how they'll defend certain things, and that worked out so nicely. And I love the jump peeking from Mitch. Actually, that was at the back of the site, just using the
classic armor he had.
The heaven sort of things, like to bump his head against it.
Oh, fuck. Dude, my stomach hurts.
Good point. It is a really great point. Seeing Dig as well try to enter that.
This shit hurts. It's like
Never be 3 in a line. You need to spread out 10. Really able to come up big there on some kills with Relics just behind him for those kills. We'll see how second round
I
goes.
take a shit. I don't need to take a shit. There's no shit needed. I think. Imagine I got food poisoning.
Again.
Oh my god.
You are going to have Poised over there working B, so a little bit slower as they try to figure out some information on the side of Dig.
Imagine.
I like the Killjoy a lot on
I just drank the soup my mom gave me. Oh my god.
Over the tree
My stomach is in pain. Dude, I feels like I want to throw up right now. Dude, my mom cucks me every time.
Have to take control towards market now. This is really all they have going for themselves, and this is how they
She'd be half cooking some food. Yeah, hat crab zombie thing too. What's up with me?
The ways you can place it, the length of angles you have on what would be the enemy's flank here as Relics gets himself to safety. His smoke's recharging in just a few seconds so he can give himself cover. But now going into that A site through tree, Dig executing their strat and only coming up with a few here.
Shit's over, man.
Quick work of the Dig squad.
Dignitas got mollywopped. We're playing Dignitas tomorrow.
That's 10 to 4 now. C9 3 away. And I was going to say, like, if you're attacking against C9 right now, you have a Cypher and a Sova on B. Like, Sova himself with anyone, with a Sage or whatever, already feels very difficult to get into B and without taking damage. And Sova also, if he can survive, the retake of B is really strong. And then on the other side of the map, you've got Killjoy locking down A with so
Might just take a nap. I don't fucking know. Or take a nap, right? I think we take a nap here.
For sure. And this is, I mean, C9's composition would be the one I was talking about earlier, that if C9 went down, say it was just 8-4 in favor of Dig, C9 now being on defense with this Sentinel composition would be gross. And it would probably be one of those games where it goes to even and then C9...
Nick, take your $3.
They're just vibing. They've been
Lady
better,
Snipes.
fam. Here is 3
bones.
Here's 420 bits. Oh yeah, I have to check it out. Chang, thanks 2 months welcome back to Up Academy. Jerky, thanks 3 months welcome back to Up Academy. Mr. Einstein, thanks 2 months up. Golden Dagger, thanks 2 months up. And Greatness 86, thanks for trying for Up Academy.
1 minute left into this.
Only OG, please, thanks 2 months up with Up Academy.
We'll see how this plays out.
So Superman might be able to make a play because he knows that they have no idea he's this close. And indeed, Shinobi
What a
is
screamer.
completely caught off guard by that forward position of Superman. And that gives Dig a chance back into the round after going down 4 versus 5 early. Now we're all tied up 4 versus 4. They're setting up for the B split. But there's 2 players at the back of the B side here. So this may be rather difficult. I'm not sure if a Paranoia is still available, but that could really crush the round.
Did we drink something warm? Ah, I just drink almond milk.
We're not
Did not help.
Phoenix, just kind of as a one-off as well in these combos.
Oh, why is the
Still
can
duelists coming out, but more aggression towards Reyna. The run it back doesn't seem to be priority. Flash comes from Omen. And kind of speaking of
Boom,
Omen,
I just gained some height.
Superman because we see his
Oh my god, look at my
so
muscles in
effective.
this.
Maybe the lack of
Wait, hold
smokes
on,
from
don't look at
defining
that. Look at
dig is
these.
preventing
No, don't
them
look at that.
from
Right here.
hitting
Oh my god, the angles,
action
the lighting.
here, making their way into that B site. Big kills from Vice, but he gets dropped as poised, and Superman
One
come up
more
with 2 kills
time.
that help them to possibly take the round.
Wow, only 1 kill there out of that setup at the back of the site. I would have expected
It's
a lot more,
gluten
but
and lactose-free
looks
almond
like
milk.
Mitch is
Nick,
alone.
thank you for
He's
the
gonna take
$2.
down Shanks. There's 2 more to go on the site directly. They're playing together here with trade space.
Oh my god, do you guys see these
Guaranteed that the kill
deltoids?
credit-
These
and so it
3D
should be a chance
delts?
for
These
Mitch, and
boulder
that's
shoulders?
exactly what happens.
These
Don't split up
mountain
in
traps?
1
These
versus 2
cobras?
versus 1. Stay together
God.
so you can trade the kill.
This is only...
Never a chance to be picked off by yourself. And they both left the site. That's great too. We talked about kind of the ring around the rosy after bomb plants, and you go through Haven window into garage kind of thing.
Okay, chill,
It's
Stephen
the
Cow.
ring around the rosy. And they both
Dude, how do you know I watched
10 to
Stephen
5,
Cow? That guy's
3 away from taking
insane.
This match, Cloud9 definitely informed to look like they should be flying through the upper brackets.
Oh, it's such a grim prospect right now for the Dig
Fuck,
side.
I didn't work out good today. I
Find
want to get some
effort
sleep so I can get some good
As you
workouts
said,
tomorrow.
it's ascent, so there's always a way back in, but
8 o'clock, wake up at
looking
wake up
this
at
round
6
go
tomorrow,
forward,
work out,
press
come back.
early on the spike, as you can see, is dropped towards Gelato,
That'd be good.
and
Bart Kwan had a...
mid presence secured.
Do you watch Just Kidding News? I used to be a big fan of Just Kidding
They want
films.
to push, make sure that C9 cannot
Who else
work
found
the
WARDELL on
market
TikTok?
and also push back the spawn angle. That creates a lot of pressure and makes it feel like the attackers are going.
How much
for a
do you weigh? I
big
have no
strike.
idea. I feel like
Quickly go back and put counterplay,
175.
and that's something we've seen quite often, and that's likely what's going to happen.
My
with the
the
pressure
heaviest
we see
I ever get
in
to is
this round.
180. I can't go more than 180.
As you can see, the spike is still towards Gelato.
I don't know why.
However, as I say that,
But like I probably go to 160, 165.
seeing that now the spike
I
is
think
back
170, 165 is good for
We
me.
have not seen Def leave that cam yet. Everybody's just walking by him. He's still in it. Finally leaves it to follow up with his team.
Kaplan, I think 2 months up. What's your max bench? Before I used to do 235 for 2. You excited for the win tomorrow? I do 195 for 6 right now.
Here, arrow goes out. Oh, that's gonna get a good one on the team. He sees everybody, and here it comes. Can Cloud9 stop this, knowing it's all of Dignitas coming through? That B main.
Shinobi's in so much trouble, doesn't know which angle to look at, has to commit to one of the 2. Which way will he be wrapped from first? Finds the spike, catches the Omen TP at the back and denies it.
Oh my
And
god,
he's
stay alive!
Still kicking,
Stay
still
alive!
going
No
back to the
time!
back of the site. Now
No
wants to
time!
score.
Mossy gun!
Wants to come
Yes!
through. He'll finally go down, but the defenders will win. As you can see, there is no more time. And that was so well played. Oh my god, that arrow came in. It could not have been more perfect on the timing.
Not a single member of Dig was ready for that, and they all got seen.
TSM versus Dig? Oh my god, it's gonna be a party. I feel like...
And we'll see it one more time. Well played as well for Shinobi in the site.
If they push in like half a second earlier, I feel like they just overrun it.
This is a massacre, dude.
They would have caught him like pulling out the arrow or just having shot it, or it's just so crazy how that round can come.
What do you
down
think
to
happened
such
yesterday?
time.
I just had no sleep, that's why.
Wow. Dignitas just cannot catch a break right now. What an early rotate from C9. It seems like they are on point and moving correctly around the map.
I'm gonna sleep
Mid-trip,
early today.
Def on Dig, B trip. So they're looking to focus towards A.
Oh my god, I almost threw up in my fucking mouth.
We have our intel on one side of the
Oh
map.
my god, this is not good.
We have that dart. We have Cypher coming in. We'll see what they do. Dignitas does have neural uplink.
Throw up in my mouth, Daddy. Relax.
With Empress and the Killjoy.
So what's interesting here is that TP is going to be heard, I believe, by tens on the catwalk position. So that's something that acts as pressure. They hear the drone as well. There is the option to use this pressure to try to fake. So we'll have to see if that's...
Yeah, I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling sick.
It does appear that the spike is now traveling away from B and back towards A, so it's likely not a fake, and it's the real deal, clearing out the main position. They don't have a clearance of the Killjoy utility around catwalk and tree yet, though, so that might be an issue.
What did Sabrosa say in his interview?
The A side, quick smoke coming out as well.
We'll play out this match, then I gotta go.
As they start to clear up, Mitch gets
PG both, thanks 2 months,
to
welcome back to
answers
Academy.
with the Phantom, so a bit of that bonus round for C9. Can they keep these bonus guns and put that
so
much
bad,
more
it's
money in the
cramping.
bank? Good kills from the
Shit's
back of the
fucking
site. Mitch, you're
cramping.
ridiculous. Another one, maybe almost with the fourth.
Oh my god.
Poised in the face. It's traded, and Death is able to come up big. That was a touch and go round for Dig, but they took down Mitch and they get the win.
How much money does C9 have? They must have so much money.
It's been a lot of rounds on this half, so they've gotten the back and forth, actually. That's what kind of puts them back to 1,900, 3,000 for a win, and now again...
I don't have the shits. I just, no shits, just it hurts.
Yeah, totally misread that one then. But we do...
Nothing's coming out, guys, nothing.
And I'm curious to see what's set up, because on the defensive side, you don't necessarily just want to...
Of the cab, you are definitely just afraid of playing Dig tomorrow, that's why you're telling me here.
Accept the fact
Yeah,
that you have
fucking
a huge
spooks.
disadvantage, and you want to mitigate that disadvantage by trying to at least start small. You're not necessarily aiming to win this.
Go throw up, guys. I
want
to keep my good gut bacteria. If you throw up, all your good gut bacteria goes out.
You get a couple kills, and then maybe you have then the opportunity to steal a gun away. These are some win conditions.
Y'allzy, I think it's 2 months, welcome back to Academy.
Where you know that it's a bit too much to ask to play to win the round.
Go post some Insta pics.
I don't know if this congregation in mid is.
I post some Instagram posts.
But we'll see. We'll see if
pizza. Is it pizza or pizza? It's pizza.
Now taking down again.
Just got a pie to the face. I think it was delicious, though. You know that pizza is perpetually hot?
Hurricane, thank you for the...
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't even notice that.
Every single
thank you for the gifted. Mally Girls, thank you for the
Breach Ultimate coming in here. Rolling
Pizza.
Thunder, a possibility to be used. I feel like it's just better used at B for the
3 months, Graham Ho, I think 3 months, welcome back to Academy.
They can still be under in hell, under or hide.
Sometimes throwing up makes it all better. No, throwing up's not good. You don't want to be throwing up. Don't be no purging. Just try some belly dancing, and your pain should be gone.
Got paused again or something. I swear we were on 0.24 and now we're on 0.23. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it definitely feels like a way.
Oh, that shit just moved everything around. It hurts.
So many advantages, and obviously even just ignoring the round differential, which is obviously huge. They're 2 away from winning this series, and man, Dick can't go out like that.
It's tough. The way they've been made to go through these rounds is not a way that they've been able to combine ultimates, right? We see the Rolling Thunder now, but there's nothing else. They're just going to have to use a bit of util. So the frags aren't coming in as consistently. They can't get ult rounds that may be able to change the game, because a lot of times when you get, as we say, around 4, 5, 6, depending on your fragging, that's a big change. You could have 3 ults on one side, and the game just starts to sway and flow in the direction of whoever wins that round. Here, we're not seeing that. Dig can never kind of combine 2, and it's just shut down by C9. And their intel this game has literally put them on top. There's nothing else that really... I mean, their aim as well, because we just see them going in with duelist comps. But their intel has been far and above anything you need, and that's why they're just getting these seamless rounds.
Yeah, right now I have the sense, the feeling of from what we've seen, that it's kind of a matter of time, because it feels like C9 always getting
feel better so you can keep giving Alvin and I tips
until they will close down those 2 extra rounds that they need. But I'm curious as to whether Dig will already change anything up, or what they'll be looking to adjust. Because they do have their backs against the wall right now. C9 are really controlling the pace, and that's something that is important to think about when you have the attacking team running their offense. Allowing them to just have the pacing that they want is something you want to try to avoid. So we'll see if now we go back into this game, if C9 will be able to deny Dig a comfort zone to their attack.
Absolutely. And we do see they aren't running the op just yet. Not a lot of teams, or not should I say not a lot. We've heard teams say like Sentinels running the op may kind of mess up the way that you're positioning. You want together. You don't just want to straggle. They're trying to make big shots here. So again, Dig gathers. Now they have instead Def on the side. This was poised before on the breach, but Def was usually the lurker, and it seems to work out this round. Mitch, however, is always coming up big. And again, he does that. Remember, this is going to be that round where not much money in the hands of C9, so they're looking to put down the pistol shots as it's going to be the 8 site for Dig.
This is getting a little scary, I have to say. They're very low on HP. Tens will find a penetration kill onto some, and all of a sudden it's a 3 versus 3. The Killjoy lockdown has been set upon this bomb site, and that means that they can't get the spike planted. They got 40 seconds to go. They're getting chased by Mitch's Classic. How is Mitch getting so much value out of the Classic? This makes absolutely no sense. And all of a sudden, Def is wondering what the hell just happened to my team.
You got detained?
Oh my god. This is crazy. They went for the mid burst with 5 players, and they made it work. Even though they got all spotted by a Sofa arrow, which triggered a fast push into the A site. They still lose the round.
No.
Actually, maybe.
Okay, 12-6 here. Cloud9
Fuck!
is just having a field day. What a play from Mitch. I mean, he was scratching his head too. Two? He ran out there, like you said, with that Classic, and
Did you fart?
Just cleaned up.
No, I didn't. What do you mean, did I fart?
A few impact plays here in the maps to see how teams are using her, as it's available now in this Ignition Series.
Did I?
Moving on, C9 looks like they want to keep going in that winner's bracket. Send Dig down for a rematch with TSM with one more round here. DDK,
somebody clip it. Show me. I'll explain.
Best of 3 series.
Somebody clip it. I'll explain.
So this
That wasn't a fart. What the fuck? I would tell you if that was a fart. I didn't even take a shit. I went to my mom. I was like, Mom, what the fuck did you give
Thunder
me?
as well available as Poised manages to keep himself alive against Tens by landing that Sheriff headshot. And right now we can note that Superman is on the spike.
Oh, this game's over.
The spike on his back, and he's towards the B side. He is now creeping back.
I'm gonna host Flashpoint after.
The way that you're positioning, you want to be together. You don't just want to straggle. They're trying to make big mess up the way that you're positioning. You want to be together. You don't just want to straggle.
That's not a fart. Oh my god, imagine.
So reliable.
Can he hit it? One, not the second one. No. We're always in there with the caster.
Imagine that was a fucking fart. Oh my god.
Odin from Shinobi from the top. And can he?
The fucking toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Put it close to the wall there, but it is the take by Dig and a nice flank by Death. He now is on the flank. Where was this in the beginning of the game, DDK?
It's fucking holding up the fucking rails. It's a fucking roller coaster ride.
However, it's not.
Nah, I'm about to get off after this, and my stomach is hurting.
Well, never mind.
My stomach be hurting.
A fool's errand to
I'm about to puke. I need to lie down.
At least. Vice is in a pretty exposed position. He can't cross without having to take a fight. If he wins this fight, he can get out of dodge. The chickling is really causing problems and buying time for Shanks to get into position to trade. And there go all the daggers. Slussing up Vice.
And that's a few of the rounds. You mentioned at the beginning, DDK, 3 ults available. That was one of the rounds they needed to combine with. It's the first time we really saw them start to organize a combo of strats to get them.
Couldn't have flu game like Mike. I know.
Looking at a double op buy. They want to
might have some flus game tomorrow.
Classic, man.
Yeah, this is really interesting because there are somehow Dig actually didn't spend the Rolling Thunder the last round.
Yeah.
So they have that available.
Oh my god, Shanks is 8 and 15. Oh my god.
And I wonder whether they'll try to save it for to deny a retake, or if they're going to use it to take the site. Okay, we're running into operator number 1. That's not good. Losing Def straight away. And there it is, the Rolling Thunder is going to be used to take the site. We'll have to see how successful this will be.
Why is he fighting? Oh, he can't crouch.
Shinobi. This is the entry now coming in for Dig. They feel good as they're in, but the post plan has been a bit of a problem. Can they set up the defense? Bombs now going down after they all check the site. It took a little bit, but Shanks does grab Tens. This makes it a bit easier. 3v3 DDK.
Tens went out. His teammates aren't even ready yet.
Against the wall here on the post plan.
ATMZ, I think 2 months to go back to Academy.
In the way of retake ability with what they have, but what they can do is they can deny the exit from the site. So that's something that they can think to do here. Just make sure that every single player from Dig just loses their guns. That is something that they can try to work for. But that said, we do have a Paranoia set up, so we'll see if that can do something additional here as Rex tries to push, and he will at least again kill time on the bomb. Mitch has taken him down. And
yes!
All of a sudden, just like that, they're going for it off the back of
J
the
fucking J! J fucking J! GG!
Absolutely unreal, but I think that
GG!
really-
Ladies and gentlemen,
that really
C9,
encapsulates this series.
Dignitas versus TSM.
Always
It's
have
a
the
fucking
firepower
rematch.
in any
Don't call
situation to take it,
rematch,
and
baby!
what a
Let's go!
decisive
Oh
matchup
my
here.
god! No! Oh my god!
Because you mentioned just
No
before
one
the
is
site
safe!
reset,
They ain't
they
fucking
don't have
safe!
much utility to retake. It was the one blind coming across from Omen, and they were able to crossfire the site. Cloud9 comes in so strong, and it just seemed like
Molly
they were
whopping
above
time,
Dignitas throughout both
baby!
matches,
Let's
even
go!
after
Are you
they
fucking joking me?
Cloud9 found
Fuck
victory
this